Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
A grumpy bounty hunter.
A notorious fugitive.
And a blizzard at the haberdashery.
We watched the 2015 Western thriller, The Hateful Eight.
So, slip on your warmest movie watching pelts.
And yell at a horse until it takes you where you want to go.
Because this wagon is headed for Podcast City, and you'll die if you don't get in.
This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends comes before Movie Club, because it's simply more important. So I have to ask my two little cowboys, how we doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
It's good to be back at the honky tonk.
Good to be back in the saddle.
Hell yeah. We took a hiatus, a much needed hiatus for our sheriff and our hangman and our...
I just tell people that a bird got loose in Nate's studio and pecked at the buttons.
Anyway.
No, there's no follow-up to it. That's what I tell people. They said, there's no episode this week. I said, no, a bird got loose and hit some buttons, and we had to fix it.
So I normally don't write things down for this section, but I wrote down things for this section of the podcast.
Okay.
This is what's been happening in Kate's brain. So I really tickled myself the other day, and because you know how people talk about their pied-à-terre? Like, when I say that word, do you get an image in your mind?
Honestly, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, me neither.
So a pied-à-terre is like a apartment or a home, like a small place in a city that you keep. Like,
okay,
you have a place in a city. And so, like, I have thought...
Like a guy keeps for his second family?
For sure. That could be, yes, absolutely. Yes, he has a pied-à-terre in the city that he takes...
Stachios.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, I was thinking, and I don't know why, it's not as funny now. You had to be there in my head. But I was thinking about how, so Nick and I live separately, but we're just as comfortable at the other person's house. And so I was thinking about how I have a suburban pied-à-terre.
Yeah. You're quite cosmopolitan is really what you're saying, Kate. You mean you and your unmarried boyfriend meet at your pied-à-terre? Oh, my.
Shack up at the pied-à-terre?
Oh, my.
Ooh, I like it. The other thing I remembered is I volunteered for Katrina dogs when Katrina happened back in 2000 whatever. When was that?
What does that mean?
So
you're throwing out a lot of terms here that me and Nate are going to have to Google.
Yeah.
Okay, Hurricane Katrina was a devastating hurricane that hit New Orleans, Louisiana.
George W. Bush doesn't care about black people. Yeah.
Absolutely.
2015. Yeah, we get it. We know that.
So back then...
Or 2005. Was it 2005? Yeah, sorry.
I don't know. You would have to Google that.
It'd be 5, yeah.
So I was temping. Like, I would get temp jobs because I didn't really know what I was doing with my life. And one of them I worked for the St. Louis ASPCA, and I just like looked through listings of lost dogs and tried to match them with physical attributes of physical dogs that we had, because so many dogs had, like, people had just grabbed dogs that had, you know what I mean? Like, they were just saving animals. And so, but I hadn't thought about that since it happened.
Did you ever do like put one together where you're like, wait a minute, Ruffles? And then you like see a photo and there's like ruffles on the collar, and you're like,
yeah, you could match them. And then you have to figure out, and I didn't have to do this part, which is figure out how to get them back to their owner. Because most of the time the owner was displaced or dead, sadly.
Great start.
Yeah.
Okay, change of pace. Change of pace. So Nick and I were watching a documentary, and it's called I Survived, and I'm kind of obsessed with it because what it is every episode there are 3 different real stories of people that have survived terrifying, life-altering situations. And one of them was these 3 fishermen, their boat capsized, and they were living on it for a week, and sharks were going to eat them, and guess what happened? A pod of dolphins saved their lives.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, dude, wouldn't you, if you survive that, wouldn't you immediately get a dolphin tattoo or something? Like,
No. Is there footage? Is there video footage of the dolphin saving them?
What do you think?
What do you think, Brad?
No.
No.
And I think that it's made up. I think it's made up. I think they made it up. I think they fucked up, did something illegal. The boat burned down, the boat sunk. And they said, we need to come up with a story.
It was one guy. They all like they agreed on a story where like we just say it's a wave pushed us over, and they all agreed on it, and then they get picked up, and he's like, yeah, and then sharks surrounded us, and they're all looking at each other like, no, shut up.
Sharks don't wait. Sharks take what they want.
No, he said it was really cool how he described it, because he said the whole ocean was clear, and you could see something very far away that was like the size of a quarter, like a dark quarter moving around. So like they started low and then came up high anyway, which is scary. And then one really important and fun fact is that they had been fully stocked to like go on a fishing trip. And so they were able to dive below and get a few rations, including 2 24-packs of beer.
Hell yeah. If you're going to die, you got to get the beers out for sure.
They rationed them. Everybody got 2. You got 1 in the morning and you got 1 at night.
Got your breakfast beer.
Exactly. And then what they were talking about is it was over 100 degrees. Like the heat was terrible, and they were like all blistered and shit. And they were just out there, and then the dolphins saved them. The dolphins shooed the sharks away, and then one of them started swimming towards what they thought was because they could see a mountain, so they knew that shore was that direction. And one guy started swimming. I think that's what happened in that one. If you guys watch I Survived, what's great about it is none of the people are like too emotional about anything. It's like people that have obviously told this story and they've survived these terrible situations.
Yeah, I don't want a fresh one. I don't want it like one that I survived April 2025. I can't handle that.
Yeah, I survived COVID.
Yeah.
And this is what it is. It's always male violence against a female, then a man against nature, and then another violence against women at the end. Those are always the 3 stories.
Yeah,
There's
you got to pull
always
from the biggest pile, you know?
The classic abuse sandwich, yeah.
Women be surviving some stab wounds. I'm telling you what.
Can I go on record and say I don't believe the shark story?
You are on record already, but now you're double. You're double.
Now they're the ones that there's actually TV footage of them being rescued, and then all the
I
other.
believe that they need to be rescued. I don't believe the shark thing.
Yeah, he doesn't like thinking of dolphins being friends with anybody.
He did say that they were hallucinating.
Oh, don't! Oh God, we're cooked.
I do believe them, though. I do believe the dolphins did that. I believe that animals help each other.
The sharks the dolphins would have helped the sharks.
Like distraction.
I don't believe it.
I hope not.
These shows need someone like me, and we're all in a room together. They're telling their story, and I push back with questions.
Yeah,
and I guarantee I could dispute at least 80% of the stories that are fake.
I actually do think you would be an effective detective. because if we stick you in a room with someone for long enough, like we're going to get something out of them. We're going to get some sort of
That's
information.
his name, the effective detective.
The effective detective.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
I don't mind that one bit.
Anyway, you guys, that was what I've been. What's happening? That's been
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
I don't have a story. I don't have a name for my segment.
It used to be called Whinges. You used to just call
the
it
Whinge of the Week.
Whinge of the Week.
Whinge of the Week, yeah. But then that paints me in a cranky light.
Yeah.
And I'm not a cranky person.
We don't need to encourage you.
That's true.
No,
we
exactly.
Yes.
Nate was just pouring fuel on the fire and just making me cranky and complain about things.
Mm-hmm.
We're enabling you. We're enabling you.
I think I made a friend. Yep. A neighbor walks his dogs and I walk my dogs, and sometimes we bump into each other and we talk, and we shook hands the other day and introduced each other.
Community.
His dogs' name are Louie and Wolfie.
Okay.
And I'm Clark and Eddie.
That's so cute.
What kind of hounds are we dealing with here?
I don't know. They're mixed something.
That's good. I like if you don't know. I prefer not to
I don't know. They're mixed something.
I prefer not to know.
Because, if you know, then it means like someone's done something weird along the line.
What do you mean?
I'm saying somewhere along the line, someone was up to no good. Whereas if your dog looks like a little freaky alien, that dog, he was just living his life.
Yeah, like I want my dogs to come naturally from two dogs that met and fell in love, Lady in the Tramp style.
They
and they
ate some spaghetti.
You guys are just romantics. I get it.
That's what we're talking
at
about.
Heart. Romantics at heart. Yeah. I don't want a one night hookup, forced arranged marriage dog.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about horses then?
What about them?
I prefer a free horse to a union horse.
Sure.
I don't really care about horses. Too much ropes and knots and too much ropes.
Okay, I apologize for veering us off onto that. So what do you know about your friend?
Don't know. I forgot his name.
It's tough.
That's on me.
Yep.
And I feel bad, and I don't know how I'm going to rectify the situation without.
For sure.
That happens to me all the time. And do you want some advice, or do you want to just work it out yourself?
I'll take advice.
Next time you see him, you're like, "Hey, man." He's like, "Hey." Yeah. Be like, I totally forgot your name. I'm so sorry.
Nope.
That
ship has sailed.
Couldn't be me. I need an elaborate plot. I'm going to be using an elaborate plot.
It's always best when you have someone with you. So this is how you do it. You bring Melissa.
I don't have people with me.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Like, create a scenario in which Melissa's with you. And you're like, and he's like, "Oh, Brett, so good to see you." And then you just immediately say, "I don't know if you've ever met my wife, Melissa." And then Melissa will like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then he will immediately say his name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's my only hope. That's good advice. Yep. I like that.
You could get another dog and then introduce the dog and hope that he shows the same respect to a new dog.
Yeah.
Or you ask him what his middle name is. And if you ask people their middle name, they'll tell you their first and last one. You guys, I can't remember names. I know all the tricks.
Asking the middle name is so funny.
Yeah. Like, we don't talk about anything other than the dogs, and I'm just going to look up and say, "Yeah, what's your middle name?"
Yeah.
What's the dog's full? No, what's the dog's full names? Do they have last names?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I got a friend. I don't know his name. I'll find out the name. I'll use my own effective detective technique.
Yeah, nice.
To come up with his name.
Yep.
I suspended myself from the pee bucket. No more.
Yeah, you can't.
Thank God.
Yeah, you can't. You're a married man.
You're better than that.
I got a little too comfortable with the pee bucket, and I accidentally kicked it over the other night.
Yeah, that's part of the bucket.
As I stared down at my urine gushing onto my floor from a bucket, I said, "Things have to change." And that's decided 1 week suspension from the pee bucket.
1 week?
1 week suspension from the pee bucket. I'm officially off the pee bucket. I have 3 days left of suspension.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you
It
have?
was-
Is that because of your physical disability?
No, it's because there's a lot of people in and out of the bathroom here.
There's two. You live with 3 other people.
Yeah, and like they have friends and they have girlfriends and they all come over and then there's
And they're
bathrooms
just drinking
constantly in use.
water all night long.
Yeah.
Drink, glug,
I'm
glug,
like,
glug.
Jesus.
Can't
and
you
then I
just
see
put a
someone
toilet
go,
in your basement?
I do. I don't want to walk all the way down the basement.
Oh, you are just lazy, or you're disabled.
Well, I have a life altering. Yeah, I have a life altering foot condition to
You're
deal
claiming
with.
that to deal with your grossness.
I mean, I would.
It's not grossness. It's called ingenuity.
At least get a thing that is actually you put around your penis,
Teapot.
like they have
A
in
teapot.
nursing homes.
Get a teapot
Yes.
and pee into the spout.
No, I can't get comfortable with using medical equipment because then I'll just become a catheter guy and I can't.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah, I know. I can't, that's what I'm saying.
Then you get terrible UTIs. They make you crazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Ugh.
very aware of that. So P-Bucket suspended. I cleaned it up and it was horrible. And so I suspended myself, which I found a mature move to do.
What does
Yeah, I
Melissa
agree.
say?
No one knows.
Yeah, you have to keep
About the
the
pee bucket.
Yeah, it has to be a secret.
Oh my God.
You know it wouldn't stand. There's no way this would stand.
I am friends with
No.
both you and Melissa on Facebook.
Don't you dare!
I'm
Don't
gonna
you ruin this,
post.
Kate. A brother would never. A brother would never.
Listen, I think it's good. I'm making progress towards eliminating the P-Bucket.
Yeah,
I got a
you're
little
weaning-
bit-
okay,
I got a
weaning
little-
off the pee.
I'll admit,
That's it. That's it.
I was using the P-Bucket when I didn't have to.
Yeah,
use
you
the
were
P-Bucket,
okay,
and that's
see.
when I knew.
You're abusing it.
Do you have a cover
Um,
for it at least?
No, I can't be covering it. No, because
Oh,
I'll forget
God.
about it. And then I have
So
to
you
deal with
just have
that.
to see your urine in order to remind yourself that you have to
Yeah.
urinate?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's how the bucket system works. It's been
Yeah.
Oh my
established.
God.
Well, it's just a bucket. It's just basically a toilet without running water.
Yeah. And honestly, it's actually
no, it's not.
It's a retro toilet. That's how they used to do it. You know, Brent's
They
just kind of
put
this-
put it
it's a
outside.
pioneer toilet.
Put it
We'll
outside.
throw back.
Then I have to go outside to pee, which
Yes.
defeats the whole purpose of the bucket.
If you don't have plumbing, you have to separate your feces from your living environment. That's like the first step.
It's a
in-
strictly
Yeah, please,
pee only
You're
it's
like,
bucket.
why am I
urine.
so
It's
sick? And you're-
Don't
I
muddle
will.
me that
I
way.
will.
Kate,
and shame
Kate
me. It's
is
not a poop bucket.
slandering you. It's urine.
It's strictly a pee bucket that I kicked over.
Call it a chamber pot.
You
and it
say that
makes it kind
now.
of sound, you know.
So that was probably one of the low points in the last couple of years, was cleaning my urine off the floor.
Yep, humiliating.
I did. Here's a little life lesson for everybody listening to the show. Don't say you're going to do things and not do them.
It's a great
Yeah.
lesson.
I was getting ice out of the ice maker of my refrigerator. And like a typical ice maker, you want a couple cubes and then you hit it once and a couple cubes come out and you think it's done. And then 5 shoot out out of nowhere. And then they hit the floor and all that. Anyway, I did that. I had some overflow with the ice cubes and 2 hit the floor. And I said, you know what? I'll get them in a minute. And I went and I never picked them up. I went into the kitchen later, slipped in the water,
Oh,
and to avoid a fall, I slammed my good foot down to break the fall,
mm-hmm,
which worked. But then I injured the foot,
mm-hmm.
pulled laid up in bed yesterday, couldn't walk. I walked like I lost all ability to walk. And I took walking for granted, and I'll never take it for granted again. Do things that you say you're going to do.
Do things that take care of ourselves.
I thought I broke my foot.
Yeah.
I thought I broke my good foot, and I can't have the good foot being the bad foot. And luckily today I woke up, it's a little bit better. Still can't put a ton of weight on it, but it's better.
Good.
So that was God telling me, hey, straighten
Do
your
you
life
just
out there,
put
bud.
do you just like put ice on it? I feel like you would have to put ice on it.
I'd never put ice on it.
Oh my God, you never put ice on it? That's how you decrease inflammation, and inflammation causes pain. Brentifer.
That- I don't like it. The thought of putting cold ice on a nerve thing is just too much for me. It's one of the symptoms of my condition is any stimuli is interpreted as pain.
Mm.
So coldness.
Yeah,
no,
so you're
no.
going to feel pain either way. And then you would get the benefits of constricting from around the nerves. because that's why trauma makes the foot hurt more, because it impacts the nerves. And if you decrease the inflammation around the nerves, you're going to decrease pain, maybe sensitivity.
Yeah.
I have an MD in bullshit. So
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, like I would say I
believe
believe like 65 to 75% of what you said. Like there's definitely parts where I'm like, maybe.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like go take all your advice on CRPS.
But I throw a little ice on there just as an experiment.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe I'll try the ice this afternoon. And my last thing is, listen, this algorithm stuff has to stop. Like tailoring your feeds to like what you look at, because sometimes you don't look at stuff. Sometimes just things happen to appear on your page and it just stays there, and the algorithm thinks, oh, this guy likes this, and I don't.
What do you not like that has been forced in front of you?
Well, the this is the problem. I am now considered by a stranger as a nip slip guy, because I was in the store waiting, and I know, and this is what and anyway, a wrestler named Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy Time, she wears a very small outfit, and she's muscular and has fake boobs, so I guess she had a nip slip one time, and it was on my feed, and I looked at it, but I didn't like look at it.
You did
like,
watch it for 30 minutes straight.
No, I didn't goon over it. I didn't go back to the page. Anyway, so now Facebook thinks that I love nip slips. So I'm in a store waiting in line, and I'm just scrolling, and it's like the guy behind me can totally sees nip slips, and I'm like, this guy thinks I'm a nip slip guy.
Yep.
And I can't mentally deal with piss bucket nip slip combination guy. I can't be that guy.
You can't.
Yeah, you need to you're gonna need to do some like deliberate searches and be like and some deliberate
you need to talk about cheese.
Yeah, you gotta be like,
no, there's too many. I have a take about cheese.
Or just like, no, like you should do it to your specifications. So you should type in like Dracula and then like hit heart for every Dracula post. You know?
Yeah.
Then you'll get a lot more Dracula
purposely
content. Or start following people you do like. That's what I've also done. Like I used to just try to find the people I liked randomly, but now I'm like, oh, I have my favorite content creators.
I just think it's setting you up for failure, and you're not safe out there in the streets.
No, you're not.
And it made me realize I got a lot of shaping up to do.
Yeah,
you gotta get myself in order.
Clean this shit up.
I mean, it starts with nip slips. Next thing you know, you're taking away my right to vote.
Well, no, I just literally I can't be the piss bucket guy anymore, and I can't be the nip slip guy at a store.
No,
in like a family store, a convenience store. I can't be that guy.
No, you got to turn. I want to see you turn this around.
Yeah, so I mean, next time we have this segment, things are going to be big time different for me in a positive way.
Yeah.
Well,
I won't be the gross guy.
No, you're not gross, Brent. That's why it's I'm glad you're keeping an eye on it, but you truly are not a gross person.
Thank you. That's probably one of the nicest things, top 5 nicest things you've said to me.
Yeah, probably.
Weekly report.
Y'all ready for the weekly report?
Weekly report.
We got to start with the farm report. As you know, early to rise because I'm a farmer, and so it's first on the list. We pulled a big cabbage. We pulled a huge cabbage. It was I made the child hold it, and he could barely grip that thing.
That's awesome.
It's I haven't eaten
weight
on
it.
I didn't get a weight. I should get a scale. Actually, I should be weighing I should get like a fish scale. You know, like and like hang the cabbage on it. Be like,
just pretend everything about it is a fish.
Yeah,
and
hook it into the root.
Bleed it out.
I haven't eaten it yet though, but it looks good. I'm gonna get there. I need to talk about my zucchinis. You know, we mentioned this before. I wasn't happy with how they were developing. I didn't like. I said near that stem. I don't like what I'm looking at. I pulled a lot of zucchinis out of the garden, and every one of them was smushy at the stem, and I'm just.
Oh, any reasoning behind? Do we have to find the culprit?
I think it's just this year it has rained so much that they just got too rained on. That's what I'm going
Too
with.
wet.
Put a lid of a jar, fill it with beer, and put it out in your garden. And the slugs will go after the beer instead of your.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see any slugs. I never saw no slugs.
I don't love no slugs. A slug is a guy that can't get no love from me.
No, you should have said a slug is a guy that ruins my zucchini.
You're right, Brett.
Thank you. I think it's the slugs. I think that's why your zucchinis are shit, because you got slugs and you can't see them.
And I don't want to eat like 3/4 of the zucchini is good, but I'm just like, I'm not in the mood to like do goo surgery on a zucchini.
No,
like it's not appealing to me.
Because you don't.
Compost
it's not because you're lazy. It's because you look at it as a failure.
Yeah.
And the punishment you deserve is no zucchini for you.
Yeah,
Do you
especially since I pulled a beautiful cabbage. Yeah, that's where they went, straight into the compost.
Perfect.
They just went straight in.
And then they'll just be yummier next time.
Yeah. I got one cucumber. I gave it a good feel, no sogginess. It's gonna be okay. It's almost time to pull it, I think.
I love cucumbers.
I do too.
And some tiny tomatoes. It's gonna be
TTs?
like it's gonna be Tomato City any day now. We're gonna be making some sauce. I can see it in my future.
I love hearing that stuff.
You know what I would make? I would make mozzarella. You put mozzarella and then basil on some tomatoes.
Ooh.
And you put some
like
olive oil and
caprese
salt.
salad.
You know, I got called a fancy boy because I had a margarita pizza one time.
That's
my friends found out there was basil on it. They're like, "Oh, basil boy, ooh, fancy boy."
You're being limited by the people who surround you.
100.
That is a story of my life, and I'm going to tell them that you guys.
You tell them
a big cage,
yeah.
big bird cage.
Yep. And I say, let them run. Like I said earlier in the episode, I prefer a free horse. Let them run free, boys. Let them go.
Better a free Brent than a caged Brent.
You guys hear that dirt bike that just went by?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's the coolest noise there is.
Now it's time for the dance report. I, of course, am still dancing. I'm pursuing my number one passion in life of dance.
That's wild to me, yeah.
Awesome.
Still humiliating imaginary ninjas, just ruining their day and making them look stupid. I'm moving extremely smoothly. So smoothly that I'm turning every floor into a Jamiroquai floor. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. Yes.
That's
awesome.
The floor of the world to me is a Jamiroquai floor now. That's the way I'm moving. And now I've also started introducing some phantom skipping, where like I haven't introduced the rope yet, but I'm doing all of the actions of some very high level skipping, like doubles, single foot, twists, double unders. And it's only a matter of time before the rope gets involved. I'm actually looking at one right now, like the handles, the wooden handles, they're smooth. I know what it would feel like if I wrap my hands around them.
I had workout. It was like the handles for the rope, and it was like a foot of rope with a ball on the end of it. And it was two of those, and they replicated a
Why don't you
rope.
just get nunchucks?
Well, that's the natural progression, I think.
I feel like you've got to move martial arts into fitness, into dancing.
Mm-hmm.
But the nunchucks are more not for evil. They're more for dance.
Yeah. Flair. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. Thank you. I love that you're into dance, and I think it's so healthy, and I think it's so good for our nervous systems.
It's been a great routine. I do 1/2 hour of drums, and I get the beat of my fingers and hands and heart, and then I stand up and then I dance and I let it go. And I start to do it. Something has changed.
This just makes my segment look like even worse.
Why?
You're gardening, pulling big cabbages. You're fucking dancing. There's flair involved, phantom ropes. I'm kicking over piss in a bucket.
Yeah, and you're not going to like this last note because the last note on my list is I've been eating a lot of dumplings. I just want you guys to know, like over the last week, I probably ate like, I don't know, 32 dumplings, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm just...
That's a good week.
Yeah,
it's been where dumplings originated.
You're getting vegetables.
Yeah, veg dumplings. So steam them up, and eat veggie dumplings.
Yum yum.
Flavors of the East.
Yeah, flavors of the East because it's the best. I put them in the Instant Pot, put it on steam, hop in the shower. I come out hot dumplings. I'm me standing naked eating hot dumplings, and life's pretty good.
Don't burn your dumplings.
Well, that is a great update, and it's a great weekly report. Great segments by all three of us. I have no way to tie in the movie.
Great segments, similar to the great performances we saw this week.
Yeah, speaking of pissing in a bucket, it's my month. It's September is Quentin Tarantino month. We've gone through how many movies? 130 some, roughly. That's off the top of my head.
120.
And not one QT, 120, not one QT movie, which is just a shame we got that far without getting one. So I decided we're getting a whole month of them. We're getting 4 of them. And my first pick was The Hateful Eight. So Catherine.
Yeah.
Time for the best segment of the week. Lay it on us, sister. There she
Okay. So this movie is a Western thriller, and Samuel Jackson is a bounty hunter who got his carriage knocked out, like fucked up. And he comes across a carriage coming by, and it has Kurt Russell in it, who's the hangman. And he is a bounty hunter who has captured Daisy. How do you say her last name?
Domergue.
Daisy Domergue is a real bad girl. And so they are traveling along, and they end up they have to stay the night at a place. What would you call it? A haberdashery.
Minnie's haberdashery.
Minnie's haberdashery. And it's a blizzard. And when they get there, Minnie and Sweet Dave, who are the owners and proprietors, are not there. And who is there though is a guy named Bob and a old Confederate general and a guy named Joe Gage, who is looking like he's by himself. And then this British guy named Oswaldo. And then Walton Goggins shows up. Who does he show up with? Now I'm forgetting.
He meets along the trail where they found Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Okay, so what we see is a lot of very fun dialogue and talking about things, and then all of the violence is at the end, and everyone dies. The end.
Yeah. Sure. Just a lot of stuff.
I can't. It's 3 hours long.
It is.
Quentin Tarantino. That is a lot of fucking plot. And so it's a great plot, but it's a lot.
Would you mind if I threw some glitter on it there?
Absolutely, Britt. Please share your glitter.
Yeah, so just to sum up, what happens is Daisy Domergue is being taken to Red Rock to be hung by Kurt Russell, and Walter Goggins is the new sheriff of Red Rock, and Oswaldo Mowbray is the hangman of Red Rock. So it's all quite little neat package. Kurt Russell does not want Daisy Domergue to be rescued, and he's weary of the people at Minnie's haberdashery, and it turns out he was correct, because Daisy's brother tries to save them. It doesn't quite work out for that plan. Daisy, in the end, does hang at the hands of Walter Goggins and Samuel Jackson, but they die, which we assume they die as well. The end. So, on that note, why don't we talk about all our favorite or non-favorite parts of The Hateful Eight?
Yeah.
I apologize. My fault. My bad. Forgot it was 3 hours.
Oh, you don't have to apologize to me. I'd fucking love this movie. It's great.
Sometimes you get lost in the sauce, as they say, and I do every time I watch this movie, and I forget that's this long. And just what a assortment of characters.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
We're not anti-long movie here. We're anti movies that are too long for what their movie is.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. This is fine. I think I watched the extended cut even, and I didn't notice, or at least I didn't have any sure wish this part would move along. And especially man, the first time I saw this in the theater and I hadn't read any of the spoilers about anything. And it's like, you don't have any fucking idea what's going to happen in this movie. It's so suspenseful.
Yeah. And it's emotionally present. Like, I felt so betrayed when I found out that Samuel Jackson's letter from Abraham Lincoln was fake.
Such a great scene because he asks John Ruth, he's like, did I hurt your feelings? And he goes, yeah, you did. He's like, you hurt my feelings by lying to me about this.
Well, yeah, what was the line? Oh, I hear old Mary Todd calling. Mm-hmm. So that, and then he gets emotional during that.
Yeah.
And Kurt Russell, little glasses. He had the littlest pin glasses you could find.
Didn't they sit on his nose? No, they went around his ear.
Yeah, they had the big hooks that go around your ear. And I think this movie really solidifies my point about having modern music and period pieces.
I thought when the Jack White song played, I was like, I bet Brent loves this.
It was good.
Oh, it's the number one reason, because I was watching this movie when I first started watching it the very first time, and I was like, whatever, I'll watch. And then that started playing while they're in the carriage. Oh, take me away. I loved it.
And it's big 70 millimeter, mountains and snow. And
it's beautifully shot. Yeah. It's really beautiful.
But the whole carriage scene, the first half hour of the movie takes place in a carriage, and there's dead people, and there's multiple pickups, and there's put your guns over here, and there's snow, and you're knocking your hat off the side of the coach to get into the thing, and sleeping, and it's so good.
I really liked how disgusting Jennifer Jason Leigh was.
Oh, when she spits on the letter, so good. He punches them both out of the carriage.
Ugh.
She took so much shit to the face in this movie.
Oh my God.
Stew, blood, punches, elbows.
She's tough. She's a tough MFer.
She's so funny. I think she steals the whole movie, honestly.
Well, let's not foreshadow what we're going to do.
When he's doing his speech to everybody in the haberdashery, and he's like, all right, this is what's going to happen. I'm John Ruth, the hangman, and I'm taking her to Red Rock to hang. And she pretends to hang herself. It's so good.
Yeah. Sticks her tongue out and lifts the noose up. Yeah. And the whole nail the door shut bit, that was great.
Great. That's such a theater thing. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm I feel like it's a play. That's such a thing that they would do in a play where everyone would be yelling to slam the door and some guy would hammer on the door. It's you
got to use 2 pieces of wood.
Yeah.
And how they all immediately act like they've been there forever, and they yell at somebody this is what you got to do.
Yeah.
So good. Can we talk about the haberdashery, how much I love it?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Making coffee on a potbelly stove, the blizzard going out there, big thing of stew over the open fire, pelts everywhere.
Jars. I like jars.
A lot of jars.
So many
jars.
Jars
with candies in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like jars with
water
candies
in a barrel.
This is that's the place I worked when I worked on the train. Was you could go into the town and there were buildings like that with jars and pelts and old potbelly stoves and stuff.
We have the fortress of Lewisburg here, which was a garrison set up during the war.
Which war?
I don't know. Don't put me in the spot.
Okay, sorry.
One of those wars. And they do reenactments there, and you get a job there and you're in character. I should do that.
Yep. You could be a blacksmith.
I would love that.
Sell some pelts.
I would make a Brent's soap thing. I just make soap.
Do you guys have Renaissance fairs where you are?
I've never seen one advertised here, surprisingly. I bet there is in the province once a year somewhere.
Yeah.
But I've never actually seen Edmonton Renaissance Fair this weekend. I've never seen.
It's like big time over here. And that's what it is. It's like adults cosplaying.
Hell yeah.
Do we have a quiz?
We do have a quiz. It's called the Hateful Six.
Oh, that's very. You had a.
Couldn't do 2 more.
No, I couldn't do. I had a big week. I mean, the fact that I got 6 questions out of this with late. Listen,
you
this
had
is
2 weeks.
Worse. I only watched the movie the other day.
Whose fault was that?
Everyone else around me. I was painting cupboards. I was
just giving you
trim
shit.
baseboard.
Shit.
They got
doors.
They got you fucking working.
Anyway. The Hateful Six. Question number 1. We're going to start off with Kate this week. What was the name of the stagecoach they rode in on? Was it the Butterfield stagecoach, the Ashland stagecoach, the Mason City stagecoach, the Pioneer stagecoach?
It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Butterfield.
Okay.
Mason City.
Kate surprisingly was too confident, and she was correct. I thought Nate would have picked up on that, but Butterfield Overland Stagecoach Company. 1 point to Catherine. Question number 2. How much were Marcus Warren's bounties worth? Remember when they got picked up in the stage show? So it's 8,000 altogether. That's not the question. In what denominations or increments, I should say, was it? Was it 341, 233, 611, or 521? Nate.
521.
521.
It was 8,000 altogether. He was getting 3 for one guy, 4 for another, and 1 for the last guy.
Damn.
Brent is on the board.
Gone forever.
General Sanford Smithers was sitting in front of the fire, in front of a chessboard. What color chess pieces were closer to him? White or black?
Black.
White.
We're all on the board because the white pieces were closer to Mr. Sanford Smithers.
What a terrible name. Smithers?
Sanford Smithers?
Mm-hmm.
Smithers alone, yeah. Yeah, you immediately think of Waylon Smithers from The Simpsons. How many seconds before another shot was fired was the coffee poisoned?
Say it again.
Does that make sense?
How many seconds after?
How many seconds was the coffee poisoned after a shot was fired? Remember he shot Sanford Smithers?
Yes.
About how many seconds passed before Joe Gage poisoned the coffee?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
30, 35, 40, 45.
I'll say 35 seconds.
I'll say 35 seconds.
I'll say you guys are off by 5. It was about 40 seconds. 40 seconds, Quentin Tarantino narrated. That was about 40 seconds after the shot was fired, the coffee was poisoned.
Gone forever.
I love how it's just halfway through the movie, the narration comes in. I love that.
And I love that he does it.
Yeah.
That would be me. I'd be way too vain.
I would do that
proud.
too. Yeah. I would never cast myself in a movie, but I would definitely insert myself in that
I'd
way.
have to sneak my way in. Yeah. How many times did John Ruth puke blood from said poison coffee?
Oh, yeah, a couple.
Poor guy.
Was it 2, 3, 4, or 5?
I want to say 5.
Okay.
But I don't think you would set it up that way. So I think the answer's 4, but I'm going to say 5.
Okay.
I'm going to say 3 blood pukes.
John Ruth, who was played by Kurt Russell, puked blood 3 times before taking a shot to the chest.
Damn it.
From Miss Daisy Damagoo.
Well, I lost.
Score update.
2-2-1.
All right. This was The Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino's 8th movie. What was his 3rd? And there's no options. You just have to guess.
I'm going to say it's Jackie Brown.
I'm gonna say it's. I don't know.
Well,
What? No. Not Kill Bill. I know it's not Kill Bill.
Oh, one of you was off by one, and one of you correct. The third movie was Jackie Brown.
Yes.
The fourth was Kill Bill. That means
Oh,
the
yeah.
winner is Nate.
Very good, Nate. That's very impressive. Are you ready?
Don't let her do that.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. N-A-T.
Exclamation point!
Exclamation point! Underline! Did we do it in the wrong order? Isn't it underline, exclamation point, exclamation point?
No, underlines. We finish it off with the underline.
I thought
you keep going
Kate
left to
purposely
right.
sabotaged it.
No, you go left to right and then down below.
Under, yeah.
Okay, don't know what that means.
Well, I give us a gold medal for that segment. Would you guys like to hand out some medals?
Yes, I'd like to give out gold.
I would also like to give out silver.
Bronze medal, baby.
There are a lot of really wonderful performances from the supporting characters and the leads in this movie.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I
want to give some. Yeah,
no,
you go.
You are on a roll.
I want to give some special mentions because they're just, the parts are too short.
Mm-hmm.
But OB, I gotta find his name. Who plays OB?
James Parks.
James Parks. OB is so fucking funny in this movie. He does some great cold acting. Like, you really believe he's chittering.
He's a cold boy.
He's shivering and chittering. And also the guy who plays Bob, Damien Bitcher. I don't know.
Damien
Bicker. I don't know how to say
Bichir.
his name.
I don't know.
Bob is so funny
Mexican.
in this movie. I'm Bob. They get special mentions. But I'm going to give my bronze to Samuel Jackson. I'm giving it to Sam Jackson. He's great in this film. And what can you say about him? He's one of our greatest.
Mm-hmm. My bronze is going to Mr. Walter Goggins, who's having a moment in pop culture nowadays. Let's just keep our eyes on this one. That's a little feeler I'm putting out.
He's been hot forever.
I'm just saying, let's calm it down a little bit with the Walter Goggins.
You think it's a little too much, God?
It's a little too much Goggins, and it's not his fault. He has a very distinguished look. No, I won't go to hell. He has a distinguished look about him, and it's going to get old quick. And I don't want to see that to happen to Mr. Walter Goggins.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, I love Baby Billy. Baby Billy, I love him in that. And
he's great in the Fallout show.
Yeah, that's good because he's got a different appearance than
Vice
that.
Principals is very funny.
He was excellent in this. Bad teeth and all. Had some funny lines. He just says the wrong thing at the wrong time. Guy reminded me a lot of myself. Bronze medal.
My bronze medal goes to Channing Tatum because we're just so proud of him. He got a movie role. He's so cute. We're just so proud of our pretty boy.
Doing his little accent.
Yes. He really acted, and we need to give him a little award so we keep getting to see him.
I'm going to put that under the medal for being horny again. That's the second one in the last couple weeks, I think.
That's fine, though.
Yeah.
I encourage it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give my silver medal to Walton Goggins. I thought he's great. I love him, and he probably has the best lines in the movie and the funniest parts as well. I really like it when he's like, how offended he gets when he realizes that he was about to drink the coffee that was poison. He's like, and you weren't going to say shit. Like he's
it takes him so long to put it together too that the coffee is causing the problem.
He watches like 4 guys start puking blood before he puts it together.
I counted after the 6th blood puke is when he realized it's the coffee. My silver medal goes to Samuel L. Jackson. He's on my Rushmore of thespians. Love him. Don't laugh. I said thespian. He's one of my favorites. He was excellent in this movie. The whole speech he gave to trick Sanford Smithers into killing him was so great. We got to see a naked guy based on that speech.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always pleasant. Silver medal.
I am having a hard time with mine, so I'm going to give it, because there's just too many people, right? There's just too many people.
And they're all being real good.
I think I'm going to give mine to Jennifer Jason Leigh. I think she was terrifying, and I didn't like her at all. But I was rooting for her, which is a really interesting combination. So she gets my silver.
Gold medal time. I'm giving my gold medal to JJL. Jennifer Jason Leigh steals the movie, in my opinion. She's like scary and weird and gross, and then at the end she becomes like so desperate, and like you can just tell she's lying, but she plays it so well. I thought she was great. Loved it.
Yeah, my gold goes to, as we call her, JJL, Jennifer Jason Leigh. She was funny. She sang. She stood up to Kurt Russell, even though he was the guy that's going to kill her. And she just played a disgusting bad villain so well that you root for them. Some are saying she's the female Joker. You heard it here first.
You've been hearing that?
Yep. Some are saying it's just starting to catch buzz. 2015, 2025 now. That's just starting to. Yeah. Look out. Put that in next time you're having a conversation about film. Say that JJL is the female Joker in the movie.
That's a good point. You're making a good point.
Excellent.
Mine are getting split between our fantastic American treasure Samuel L. Jackson and the perennial cowboy, the guy that is white man justice incarnate, Kurt Russell. Shares that.
Kurt the Hangman, John the Hangman,
Hangman Russell. There you have it.
Yeah, he's great. He would have gotten a medal in any other movie. He's really fun in this one, and he's perfect for the part. Like,
just too many other performances.
Yep, for sure.
Well, how about we rate this movie?
Okay.
The script for this movie. What did you guys think of the script for this movie?
Oh, it's a 10. It's a 10. 3 hours of dialogue that takes place in 2 spots and kept me. I don't know why I paid for the whole seat, because I only use the edge of it.
Oh,
one of those.
What speed do you think people should go watch this movie?
Oh, you listen. You're a fool if you haven't seen it already, but you run, don't walk to see this. If there's still tickets available in your area, get it and take advantage of it and watch it.
I'm gonna give it a 9. There was too many people.
Yep. That's
too many notes.
I think there was 9 people or 10 people in the movie, but yeah.
No.
Too many notes. I'm giving it a 10. I agree with Brent. I think I would watch this as a play. I think it'd be great.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it'd be better as a play.
No.
It might be.
I tried to figure out how you do the stagecoach scene as a play, and you need it'd be hard to pull off.
You stand next to each other. No, you don't have to be. You could. It's the stage. You can like reimagine how they're standing. You know what I mean? And
okay, calm down. It's the stage. Calm down.
Kate's thinking of a low budget. I'm talking Broadway, Kate. We're getting a carriage that's cut in half like a cross section.
That's why we can never make a movie, because the budget will be crazy. Because Kate be like, no, it's the stage. Let the people use their imaginations. And Nate would be like, let's cut a carriage in half. And I'm like, I'm DMing Samuel L. Jackson as we speak.
The art direction, the sets, the props, the costumes. What did you guys think of all of that?
Oh, it's an automatic 10. Haberdashery looks great. All the clothing, the hats, Jennifer Jason Leigh's leather coat with the fur neckline. That's the original boots with the fur. It's a 10 for me.
Yeah, all of the quilts and yes, it's a 10.
Yeah, I think it looks great. Kurt Russell's mustache work is insane. Oh, when he's like mad and he like fluffs his little mustache. That's so fucking funny.
Yep.
That's so good. The music for this movie, one of the first original scores by I can't say his name right, Morricone. He swore he'd never do a Western again, and then he did this one. And also Jack White. What do y'all think of that?
Oh,
it's a 10.
It's
so good.
Got all the things that you want. Modern music, a Western? Come on.
Yep, 10. It's great. This is... It's a Western thriller. It's got to be a Western, and it's got to be thrilling. Were y'all thrilled?
I was thrilled the whole time because I knew something was going down, but I was very thrilled. And it takes place next to a town called Red Rock, which is, you don't get more Western than that. It's a 10 for me.
Yeah, this was Wyoming, right? Weren't they in Wyoming?
Yes, you're right. I couldn't think of it. You're right.
And
yes.
that's, to me, that's the height of Westernness. I like a Western where there's seasons. Anyway, yeah, it gets an 8. Or it gets a 10.
I love Westerns. I can think of like 10 at least that I think are really great. And this one's great. And it was really fun the first time for sure. As far as like the thrill goes. Like you have no fucking idea what's going to happen when Jodie Domingue shows up and stuff. That's crazy. It's good. 10. And then this month, the Quentin Tarantino.
Ooh, I like that.
It's Tarantino month. It's Tarantino retrospective. How we rate this, Brent?
We rate this based on his 10 movies, how they would rank in your top 10. So this one for me gets a 8. Gets an 8 for me.
That would make it your third favorite.
That's correct.
Okay. I like that. I would say it is my now I gotta have to think about this.
We're gonna inherently
There's at least 3. I'm gonna go 7. There's at least 3 that I like. 6. I'm going 6.
I'm going,
even though I think it's great.
I'm going 5. I'm going 5.
Okay. That's fair. That's what's all about.
It's only because he's got some other movies that I think are so fucking great.
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
God damn. Well, speaking of other movies that we think, this gets a 46. It's a great, fantastic movie, and even with those final scores, it gets a 46. What a film! What a movie!
Fun to watch.
What an experience!
Absolutely, watch it.
I was glad to run.
I was happy.
I had a horse carriage.
Yeah,
and it was very bloody. We didn't talk about that, but that's okay.
Lots of blood,
but it's all just at the end.
It's like very gory,
but it's all just at the end. It's not throughout, so I think that helps.
I love that. Like. You think the movie's over and then Goggins faints. That's such a fucking good part. And then there's just that moment where like Daisy has to like chop off Kurt Russell's arm. And I remember being in the theater, like that's so thrilling. And especially with Tarantino, you don't know what's going to happen. You're like, she could definitely kill both of these guys, like for sure.
Do you guys buy in the fact that Samuel L. Jackson and Walter Goggins die at the end?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Do I
what?
I what was the question?
Do you think they die at the end?
Yeah. I think everybody dies.
I do like that. I really like the ending too with the Lincoln letter and Goggins goes like, that's a nice touch about the old Mary Todd thing.
Yeah. It's called full circle.
Brent,
it's called full circle.
Brent, you keep hitting your microphone.
Yeah, I know. And I apologize. I had a little moment of forgetting what I was doing and I started playing with the buttons on it.
There, you did it again.
Yep, sorry.
It's time to pick a movie for next week. I'm prepared, or you can go, Kate, if you would like to go first.
No, please go right ahead, Nate.
Okay, then I will choose Killius Billius. Killium Billium. Uma Thurman. We're watching Kill Bill Volume 1.
Such a good month I picked. What a theme I picked. This is just a
now
pleasure.
you get to watch Kill Bill. Now you get to watch Kill Bill.
Our 123rd
I remember seeing
movie.
this in the theater.
Yep. It's about time.
I remember seeing this in the theater. I remember how fucking awesome it was. Like, I didn't know what was happening.
Oh, I will go off on a tangent about the ending of Kill Bill 1 when we do it.
Well, that's what we're doing, right? It's Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next week.
Right.
Let's do it. All right. Well, that means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Quick thing. Our names in the group today are Sweet Brent, Hateful Kate, and Hateful Nate. Good night, Kate. Thank you for listening. Everybody subscribe. Tell your friends.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah. We should do that. We should.
We should. I came to the realization we are literally the only podcast that doesn't say like, "Hey, subscribe," and "Hey, I hope you enjoyed the episode," and tell your friends. We literally just show up, say our bullshit, and leave.
The fourth film by Quentin Tarantino.
Silly Caucasian girl likes to play with samurai swords. Yeah. Any more subordinates for me to kill?
Speak softly and carry a big sword. Uma Thurman, Lucy Liu, Kill Bill Volume 1 in cinemas October 16.
Irving.